My mom raised me to be really, really proud of my body and love my body.
Kicking off Dakota Johnson's wardrobe misadventures on late night TV is a 2025 appearance on Late Night with Seth Meyers. Johnson walked out onto the stage in 2 see-through tulle pieces from Nancy Dojaka, including a mesh semi-sheer bodysuit and a Mila tulle midi skirt. At the start of the interview, a tuxedo-wearing Meyers joked that he had dressed up to match Johnson's daring ensemble. But as the SNL alum seemingly wore more clothing than usual, Johnson's frock left very little to the imagination.
I should explain. Last time you were here.
I should explain.
Johnson got some attention for her work in films like The Social Network and 21 Jump Street, but her big break came when she was cast as Anastasia Steele in the adaptation of E.L. James's erotic romance novel, 50 Shades of Grey.
I'm not the man for you. You should steer clear of me.
Just like the book and the literary series it spawned, the film excelled at getting its audiences all hot and bothered. So did Johnson at the movie's London premiere in February 2015. She hit the red carpet in an off-white slip dress from Saint Laurent, featuring a plunging neckline. Johnson spoke of her character's quiet strength and evolution during an interview on the red carpet, saying, "You see her turn into a woman and explore her emotions and her sexuality, and it's a beautiful story." Much of the same could probably be said for Johnson herself in her breakout moment. Johnson was back to her bewitching ways when she turned up for the Los Angeles premiere of the second film in the 50 Shades franchise, 2017's 50 Shades Darker. Johnson got the fireworks started with another double-take-inducing frock at the LA event. Johnson again elected to adorn her torso in only the lightest of coverings, sporting a blush-toned, spaghetti-strapped Valentino haute couture gown for the occasion. The simple yet elegant styling was the sole brainchild of Italian designer Paolo Piccoli, and featured another in what would eventually become an extended series of dramatically low necklines that got fans talking. Johnson has a clear knack for making late-night hosts blush. Case in point, the tiny red dress she wore during an appearance on The Late Late Show with James Corden back in 2020. Johnson hit the couch on Corden's soundstage in a $1,450 Magda Butrym mini in red. And right as the pair were getting into the interview, Corden was compelled to comment on her state of dress. As Johnson attempted to cross her legs and rest her hands over the top of her exposed thighs, a flustered Corden asked her,
"You all right? Are you worried? You all right? I think it's all right. Is it all right? Do you want my jacket?"
Ever the pro and fully aware of the reputation she has wrought for herself after years of sporting incredibly scanty ensembles at big events, Johnson simply responded,
It's nothing nobody hasn't already seen.
Never one to roll out of the house in anything less than traffic stopping, Johnson walked out for her segment on Jimmy Kimmel Live in 2024 in a lineless black Bottega Veneta viscose jersey dress with floral shoulder details. And while the dress didn't have straps in the traditional sense, the mechanism to keep it properly affixed to her body obviously failed mid-interview, forcing Johnson to hold the garment up against her chest by hand.
Dakota, your dress just came unhooked. You're right.
My dress just...
Should I get some scotch tape?
It just fell off.
In the end, Johnson accepted her fate, adding,
Well, I'll just hold it.
So, for the remainder of what was otherwise a perfectly pleasant, standard, fair talk show appearance, Johnson kept a firm grip on the delicate metal pieces with her left hand. Like James Corden and Jimmy Kimmel before him, Tonight Show host Jimmy Fallon openly wondered whether he might have to come to Johnson's rescue during her 2025 appearance on the show. She even admitted to the host,
This is the wrong outfit.
Johnson was wearing a plunging Ferragamo dress, and discussion of the frock prompted her to admonish Fallon by saying,
My eyes are up here.
Don't move.
She later instructed Fallon to tell her if there was a problem, after which the host offered her a tissue to cover up. Later, after recounting the story of when her father, Don Johnson, had gifted him an olive green cardigan sweater, Fallon offered up the sweater for greater coverage, and the crisis was averted. If plunging necklines are the key feature of Johnson's less than appropriate duds, see-through materials are probably a close second. She combined the two concepts while attending the New York Film Festival premiere of her film The Lost Daughter in 2021. Johnson attended the event wearing a transparent corset top from Gucci's Aria collection. Meanwhile, her lower half was scandalously hugged by black leather pants. Johnson's strapless bustier may not have been for the faint of heart, but the look did win over some of the internet's fashionistas. The Zoe Report's Emma Childs wrote, thanks to the styling genius of Kate Young, Johnson's outfit brought a novel twist to the corset look. Her outfit was, if you will entertain this for a moment, 50 Shades of Grey core.
You may call me Mrs. Grey.
Johnson was especially bold with her looks as The Lost Daughter made its debut. While the black see-through bustier was a head-turner in The Big Apple, she took her wild fashion whims to a whole other level when the film premiered during the Venice Film Festival several weeks earlier. Johnson hit the red carpet in a sheer gown from Gucci that shone brighter than the stars who turned up for the event. The dress, which could be described as crystalline, fringe, or even chainmail, glimmered as it draped across the length of her statuesque frame. Meanwhile, beneath the long silvery strands was a bejeweled mesh that clung to her curves. Johnson was joined at the event by Gucci's then creative director, Alessandro Michele, and Italian director Luca Guadagnino, a veritable stamp of approval for the firm's longtime brand ambassador. Johnson was in rare form when she attended the LACMA Art and Film Gala at the Los Angeles County Museum of Art in late 2021. The actress hit the event in a custom-made Gucci crop top, featuring a deep V-neck and a buckle detail just above the waist. Completing the look was a pair of silk high-waisted palazzo pants. However, like any racy ensembles Johnson has worn, the way in which her top covered only a smattering of her upper frame is what raised alarm bells for fashion observers. While Johnson's continued self-expression through daring fashion choices has been praised, some felt she had gone a bridge too far. One commenter on the website Red Carpet Fashion Awards wrote, "I've always thought that Dakota was the one client celebrity stylist Kate Young couldn't ruin, but here we are." Meanwhile, another commenter added, "First, the satin pants are awful. The top is quite unflattering as well. It's quite loose around the bust, and I wish it was tailored." Johnson went fully sheer at Gucci's Cruise 2024 show in Seoul, South Korea. She was snapped at the show wearing a bandeau top and a bejeweled black mesh slip, which revealed a lacy black underlay and her underwear beneath. It was an outfit that looked like it came from the 50 Shades set.
So you want to play?
Yes, sir.
She brought black leather into the equation, sporting a trench coat that only partially covered her risque ensemble. Needless to say, the A-lister continues to give us plenty to talk about with the clothes she wears.